I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so.
Need help?
We'll see if this is doing okay now. And it should be. Guess now we have to travel to Lordaeron. We'll see if this is doing okay now. And it should be. Guess now we have to travel to Lordaeron. Alright, so we gotta do this. Oh, we can skip it.
Light bless you.
Cool. Yeah, we really don't need to do that scenario once again. Or at least I don't think I need to do it.
The Horde will fall.
Champion, Azeroth cries out for your aid.
By the light,
Come to Silithus.
the first strike
There's
belongs.
something you need to see.
So we will be taking the portal to Uldum though. Uldum? No? Uldum. Uldum. We're also Uldum. Headed to Uldum. Oh, we're in Uldum. We're headed to Silithus now. Silithus, Silithus, Silithus. Silithus. I think the next thing is meeting Magni at his camp. Yep. Let's go meet this bastard. I keep wanting to say, are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Listen.
Yeah. What's this? Earth and Moon Shock.
cries out in pain. The entrance to the chamber is this way. Come on.
We have our pet out. That's good. That's good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good.
Oh, this chamber is in ruins, champion. It won't hold together for long.
Okay.
Our world needs us. Azeroth calls to you, champion. She offers a gift.
A gift.
One born of
One
her
that's-
own essence.
One that you cannot
The
refuse.
very heart of Azeroth. Infuse this amulet with power. It might be the only way to save her. Azeroth cries out in pain.
Absorb Azerite to empower the heart of Azeroth.
The seal of this chamber protects the world's soul. But with all this Azerite bursting through, the seal is close to shattering. If you use your amulet to absorb the Azerite, its power should mend the chamber's seal.
I don't have a target.
Let's see, I want to do something real quick here. Straight left. A D. There we go. Awesome.
Our world needs us, champion. That's it! I think it's working. Keep going! Just a wee bit more! No! The seal is shattering! Hold on, lass. Please, hold on.
Please,
Get
please.
it, champion!
Hold on.
The chamber is secure. Azeroth cries out in pain.
Let's see, down on the chest, head, or shoulder. Let's see, 186, 200. Guess we can do shoulders.
Our world, that amulet close to your heart, champion. It'll see you through the dark times ahead. I'll keep searching for ways to heal the damage done to Azeroth. When I have need of you, I can reach out through that talisman. I may be her speaker, but you are her champion, and she needs you to
Effective
fight
while
for her.
increases your mastery by 4%.
Well, hero, you've got work to do. The teleportation pad will take you back to your allies. Good luck to all of us.
Your spells and abilities have a chance to increase all secondary stats by 10 for 1 minute, stacking up to 4 times. So, mastery for me increases damage done by your pets. So it's quite a bit of mastery. But I really don't use that as much as I should. spells and abilities have a chance to increase in this circumstance. Yes, when you keep voice have a shorter cooldown. Best. Headed to Odom. Oh, we're in Odom. We're headed to Silithus now. Silithus. Let's see, your spells and abilities have a chance to increase in this circumstance. Yes, when you keep voice have a shorter cooldown. Best. Okay, so I wonder if this is going to be any better. Kind of putting the microphone right in front of me, seeing if I want to really see if this does any better. I don't. Let's. I wonder. Oh shit. Let's try this and see how it works out. I think it might be pretty good where it's at now. Let's see, videos, testing it. I want to really see if this does any better. I don't. I wonder. Oh shit. Let's try this and see how it works out. I think it might be pretty good where it's at now. Now, let's see what happens if we put it on number two. I wonder if this helps any. Let's see how this does now. Hopefully a lot better. No, I'm sorry. Let's see how this does now. Hopefully a lot better. Yeah, I think it did. I think it did, so we can delete that stuff now, and we can get back to playing some WAP. Speak with Alliance Commander at Stormwind Harbor. Okay. There he is.
Fate smiles upon us this day.
Champion, an urgent war
When
council is
next we
underway.
meet.
Your presence is requested in Stormwind Keep.
My presence, huh? Maybe the world of Azeroth will crumble to pieces if I do not attend this meeting, this war council meeting.
Everyone is here. What news do you bring, Spymaster? Greetings,
Recently,
friend.
Horde
Victory
agents
in the
broke
light.
into the stockades and freed 2 Zandalari prisoners. A princess and a prophet.
I'm aware. What of the 8 warships we sent in pursuit?
Only one returned. Survivors say they encountered strange and terrifying magics. And a massive Zandalari fleet.
A massive one.
Impossible! It's one of Sylvanas' tricks! It has to be.
Jaina, perhaps you could help us see what this survivor has witnessed.
It's a simple enough spell, provided the subject is cooperative. Show us. Show us what happened.
If the Horde makes allies of the Zandalari, we won't have the power to stop them.
Then we must make allies of our
A
own.
king is only as noble
I must
as the
prepare
cause
my
it
ship.
serves.
Champion, meet me in the harbor when you are ready to depart.
So, Gen, how are your sea legs?
Steady as ever.
Steady as ever for that old man. Now see, I'm testing the sound again because it just really doesn't seem loud enough, especially on the meter over here. It really doesn't get anywhere close to being green, so I really will see what it's like again. Sorry. Let's see, videos. Now see, I'm testing the sound again because it just really doesn't seem loud enough, especially on the meter over here. It really doesn't get anywhere close to being green, so I really will see what it's like again. Sorry. Okay, let's go meet with Lady Jaina Proudmore.
The time for dreaming is over.
Hey, we can
The
skip it.
Alliance will
Yay.
endure.
Thanks for the lift, Tay. I'll report to the old man.
I've trained my whole life for this. Come back
Don't
with
worry about
stories.
the prison break. Here in the market, you're just This
another-
ferry connects to stations all along the Sound's interior coast. You'll need a ferry pass from the harbour master. That won't be a problem.
Let's see, the trade winds, counting house, the bank.
The counting house is under heavy guard, day and night. Feel free to store your valuables here.
Let's see, spell book. Stay. Thought we just had to go in here. Okay. I think that's the scrap-o-matic thing. Might as well do it.
Would you like to purchase something?
Can't scrap.
Hey!
If it gives any experience.
Alrighty then.
Let's get back on. Yeah.
The market hosts travelers from all over Azeroth.
Finest wares and
There are
cool
many
tiers
taverns,
right here.
but this one's my favorite. I spend a lot of time in here, pestering travelers to tell me their stories, especially
Travel
folks from the
safely
Eastern
now.
Kingdoms.
Stop by anytime.
Blingentron. Huh. What's this Grinshaw cache?
Ah, there's my girl. You must be restless being cooped up here all day. Believe me, I know the feeling. What do I see, alright? Beautiful, isn't she? Cyrus gave her to me when she was just a hatchling.
I bet it's like up there.
How can I help? Sir, you'll feel at home here in no time. Now, let's check in with Cyrus.
Let's see, is this the harbor thing? Nope.
Come on. The Harbour Master's office is just through here.
Oh.
Stand down! Don't you know who that is?
But sir, Lady Ashvane ordered...
Lady Ashvane. Do you serve Lady Ashvane? Is that
Don't you
Lady
know
Ashvane's
that
crest upon your shield?
No, sir.
No. You serve Colteris. You wear the crest of Proudmoore. And you take your orders from me. Now stand down and let them pass. We shall parley in my office.
Aye, sir. Let them through.
King Greymane, it is an honor. You are free to remain in the harbor on my authority. Talia, prepare a full briefing for our guests.
Aye, sir.
I've seen enough war for the both of us.
Catherine Proudmoore turned us away and had her own daughter cast out as a traitor. Why would you help us?
Humor an old knight for a moment, would you? I was in a battle many years ago. It was the Second War. Tough to keep them all straight. An Orcish juggernaut struck our transport. Splinters from the gunwale ripped across the deck, tore into a friend of mine. Should have been his ticket home, but he was a stubborn one. refused to leave before the war was won.
In
So
case
he
anyone is
patched
wondering,
himself
once
up
we get
and told the healers he was fine.
at least 2 or 3,
A few days later, he woke up
well,
screaming,
probably more like 10 to
drenched
15
in
viewers
sweat.
in here, we will start
Infection
doing
had
the
eaten away
giveaways
at his insides. My
for
friend never saw
WoW
another
game time.
sunrise.
and
By the time he asked for help, it was too late.
yeah.
Colteris still bears the scars
if
of
you
the Third
have
War. No one
any
feels this
friends
more
or
deeply than Catherine
whatever,
Proudmoore.
tell them get their butts in here.
But she is
whenever I'm
misguided.
streaming, and
Her advisors
once we actually have some people
kept
to
her
choose
blind
from,
to the infection that is
then
spread
we will
throughout our kingdom.
let's start doing the giveaways.
The
Right
land
now,
I love is falling apart.
right now, it's
so
just
I'm asking
WoW
for
game
your
time.
help. Colteris needs
In the
the
future, it could
alliance
be
just as badly as
something
you
like
need us.
keyboards or mice. Or
I see. Then we shall
hopefully one
prove to
day
Catherine
even maybe a
Proudmoore the
full
same
computer,
truth
but
that I learned at great cost.
I think we could hardware
In
wise
unity, there is strength.
Finally, some action.
just do like mice, headsets, microphones. Maybe a monitor, I don't know. Chairs. I think that'd be a good one. I need a chair. This one makes my ass sweat. And that's not good.
Duty calls.
Sound off. Never let them see you sweat.
Alright, so we need to go open up the mage area. Or the portal area, I should say.
Good day to you. Safe travels.
Sir, the situation report is ready.
I've always dreamed of adventure.
Inspect the scouting map.
We can do this. Colteris is made up of several major houses.
I already seen that.
They
in the
were
last
unified under Dalen Proudmoore's leadership, but that gradually changed after his defeat at Theramore.
Now in the other one, I chose Drustvar on my shaman that I was leveling, so this time I think I'm going to choose to regard Sound first, where we must convince Catherine Proudmoore to pledge Colteros to the Alliance. Flynn believes the Ashvane Trading Company's new gunpowder is our best lead. That's the one we'll do.
Together we can unify Colteris.
We'll support you however.
Farewell, friend. What's the situation?
To regard Sound, maybe with your help we can restore the people's faith in Proudmoore leadership.
For Colteris.
All right, Flynn, what's this big lead of yours? Something about Ashvane having a new gunpowder?
Report to Halford.
How is
Windburn
that
on the
a
Wind's
lead?
redemption.
They're making new weapons all the time.
I'm all in. Not like this, they aren't. Emissary, mind giving our skeptical colleagues here a demonstration?
The Ashvane Company doesn't know it yet, but throwing you into Tau Dagar was the biggest mistake they've ever made. The new powder we swiped could be the key to bringing them down. First, how about we give everyone a little demonstration of just how powerful this stuff is. Flynn loads a pinch of the glittering powder into his pistol. Go ahead, take a shot at that barrel over there.
See you around.
Okay.
What's the word? Watch your back out there.
How do we do that? Oh.
What was that?
Ashvane's dirty secret. And that was just a pinch. Imagine how much damage they could do with more of this stuff. What's your story?
Adds a kick, don't it? Yes,
Don't
it
look
does.
back.
News from the
So
front.
Ashvane's goons are walking around with a new powder that can blow a galleon clean in half, and the military has no idea. We need to find out how much this powder they have and where it's going. An old buddy of mine works the ferry down by the Ashbane Foundry. He may know something about this. You can take the ferry from Tradewinds Market to East Point Station. Once you get there, look for a man named Cagney. Tell him I sent you. He owes me a favor.
Remain Flynn. I have another job for you. Help our new ally track down the source of this powder.
You got it.
Talia, prepare to make your rounds again. Tell the city guard to be on the lookout for unusual weapons being smuggled into Borealis.
Aye, sir.
Let's see, somehow we need to get on this ship. And I remember now.
Soldier.
Gather 100 war resources.
Our work has just begun.
Sounds good. So
What news?
mission command order. Okay. So we need to go to East Point Station. There it is. And this little ferry is really moving. Damn, they're hauling ass, but it's taking a while to get here. East Point Station. Here we are. We have arrived. I think this expansion is one of the prettiest so far in terms of zones and architecture. I really like this, I guess, Cold Terrace architecture. It reminds me of the architecture in, like, Wrath. Like I think that's when they introduced the new undead or forsaken buildings. I don't know, they just sort of remind me of them for some reason. Hello there, Cagney. Normally I wouldn't tell you nothing, but I'll spill it for Cyrus. Ashrane's onto something big. They got guys working around the clock in there. Even brought in some muscle to keep everyone motivated. I don't know anything about what they're making, but I know it ain't passing through here to Borealis. If I were dumb enough to go snooping around in there, I'd look at the goods themselves. See if they got shipping labels. But I ain't that dumb, so you gotta do it. Alright, the Ashrain Company has been working their people so hard they even tried to strike. The company brought in a bunch of goons to break it up and got everyone back to work. Heard they even shot a couple of guys who tried to walk off the job. What say you give them a taste of their own brutality while you're in there. Sounds good.
Yarr! Do I sound like a pirate?
Do I sound like a pirate? They said they would feed us. Said they'd keep us warm. Olive runs the sleeve of her coat across her nose. But they were mean, and it was really hard work. And when we tried to rest, they yelled at us. I got away, but my friends are still there.
Steer clear of sirens!
Is that a child?
Send those kids to the western edge of the foundry. I'll wait there and make sure nobody tries to snatch them. Meet me there when you've got some information on those shipments.
Wow, I guess they're actually using children to make gunpowder or something? Oh, I should have done that. Let's see, where is my heal pet? There it is.
Should never have come here.
So there was a quest to go back here. This letter from Priscilla Ashrain to her employees appears to be posted all over the foundry. It sounds like Cagney's information was accurate. Ashrain is working their people around the clock. Priscilla mentions a Forge Master Farthing and a Taskmaster Williams. They will have more information about her plans.
Faithful employees, effective immediately, all shifts are doubled. We do not ask this of you lightly. Your hard work ensures the safety of Coltyrus in these uncertain times. Regarding increased company presence on site, rest assured, they are here for your safety. Given the rumors of foreign invaders and spies among us, we can never be too careful. Obey their instructions to avoid any unseemly incidents. Kindly direct inquiries to Mr. Farthing or Mr. Williams. Suffer no insolence from the soot-smeared rabble. Make examples if you must. All that matters is that our clients get their supplies on time. And plan this note after reading it with a food.
Daddy says I need my sea legs, but I already got 2 legs. I hope they have food on the boat.
Wrong place at the wrong time, friend. Damn it all!
I like Tortolans. I'm going back to school.
You don't belong here! mistake you'll ever make. Ashrain will prevail.
You don't belong here.
So what does this do? Unleash a whirlwind attack, dealing heavy damage to enemies. Okay. So is this a chest? Marked goods inspected. Okay. This chest. Let's see where it's at. How is it up there?
Fish are weird. I'm off. Fish are weird. Thank you.
There's the chest. Let's see, glowing azurite. Dust falls from the scroll case as you retrieve it, revealing an ornate etching. The artwork rendered with obvious care and skill. The container has spaces for 12 rolled scrolls, only one of which is occupied. A complete set would likely be quite valuable to the Tortalan collector. Collect a set of scrolls depicting the Tortalan pilgrimage. Okay. I don't know where you're supposed to get those at. What are we supposed to hear? Note to Forge Master.
I don't care how you do it. I want those forges running day and night. The chemists are producing excellent food. You will keep them supplied with refined azurite, or I'll find someone who can.
I need a target.
So I need to find marked goods. There's one, I think. Is this it in here? Or is that it? I was kind of expecting a little more. Just a tad.
Side is starboard again? Right away!
Need to find one more urchin worker, child laborer.
The penalty for trespassing
Wrong place
is
at the
death.
wrong time, friend.
Holy crap.
Oh, stay warm. Thank you.
Wonder if there's any of those shipments in here. I see bombs. I don't think that's what we need though. Oh, there's one.
Damn it all!
The dog's barking. 1 second. Let me. Oh, crap. Not really in the place to go. AFK, but I will be back. So I am recharging or rejuicing, I guess. Rejuice. Filling up my papers. So I don't have very much juice left. I think I need to change that filter or whatever that is, but yeah. Yeah, put the lid back on that before it spills all over the place. I didn't get any on my fingers this time.
Ashbane will prevail.
I don't have a target.
I wonder if there's any of those. I really don't see any, but it doesn't mean much. They could be sitting there glowing hot pink pink in. I wouldn't see it. Let's see here.
Penalty for trespassing is death. You pay for this.
Let's see. That's it for here. I think we have to go. Of course, right through everything.
I need a target.
Nobody likes living under the thumb of company men like that. They ain't gonna be missed.
A job's a job, mate.
Cool. These kids are gonna have it hard enough without being under Ashvane's thumb. Thanks for getting them out. You're welcome. Let's see, I want to replace, I guess these. Outright. Agility, stamina, versatility, mastery. No idea. Chest, 186, 186, yeah. 186, plate. Okay. Figures they wouldn't just put the destination on their crates for us. Nothing's ever easy, is it? If the weapons aren't moving on Caithney's ferry, they must be passing through Bridgeport, the shipping hub just up the road. Bridgeport is protected by a garrison of Proudmoore Marines. The Ashvane Company has a lot of nerve moving illegal weapons right under their noses. Come on, let's check it out.
Let's get paid. Cagney, get these kids on a ferry back to town. Talia will make sure they get placed into a shelter. Mate, I'll see you up ahead. Are you thirsty? I'm thirsty.
Bridgeport is a major trade hub for this area. Naturally, Ashvane has offices and workshops here. Check around town and see if you can learn anything about this new material and how they're using it. If you can lift a sample for us to send back to Borealis, even better. I gotta stay here and keep an eye on someone.
Keep your powder dry.
Who is it? Maidens, Virtue, Sailor, Captain, Hilson. Okay. I need a profession. Trainer. person. So of course there's not any here. It was horrible. I was in the mine nearby just picking away at rock, and it jumped up and bit me in the neck. Since when can rocks walk around and bite people? I hightailed it out of there, but some crazy fools are sticking around trying to take the mine back. If you're eager to punch rocks, you can find them down the road to the south. Sounds good. Here's a piece of paper. What is it? After finally discovering a suitable base, we have successfully produced a stable compound. In this state, it can be stored, transported, or introduced into the mixing process to infuse a terribly potent black powder. I'm so confident in its stability that initial samples were sent to Borealis suspended inside a necklace. As we run the cauldrons day and night mixing powder, work also continues on prototyping further applications. One most promising so far is a pistol, which we hope will make another suitable gift for our esteemed Lady Chairman. The disorganized notes go on to detail various projects and aspirations. Cool. I think, if you noticed in the first cinematic whenever we got here, that Ashvane woman was wearing it looked like azurite necklace. So I bet that note was talking about that. About that necklace she has on. Help wanted. As we turn into the busy season, Kenning's Lodge is looking for recreational hunters to assist with fulfilling the ever-growing list of orders from Borealis. There are 2 short-term positions which will be paid relative to performance. Kenning's Lodge can be found by following the south road past the mining yard. Report to Elena Halton on arrival. We're looking for another thing here.
Lord Admiral's favour, friend.
There's a mishap when we were loading the most recent shipment for the Southwind Station. Apparently some paperwork meant for the dockmaster was left behind. He can't hand over deliveries to the couriers without it. But the next cargo ferry won't be departing anytime soon. Do you think you could deliver it by foot? The ferry dock is just a short ride down the road.
Safe passage to you.
Okay, so raw azurite sample. Cool. I do want to head back towards Kiltaras, I think. Is that the name?
What do I owe the pleasure?
Let's see.
Steady on.
I forgot the name of that city. I want to try to look for the profession trainers so that I can start skinning things, which I might be able to anyways. Not sure. Here's another flight point. I guess though I have to ask a guard.
Good day to you.
Trainers. Shit.
Anchors away.
We want leatherworking.
Keep your powder dry.
I think we're in the wrong building. Yep. We need to go into this one, maybe? Are they behind there? There we go. Skinning training.
What can I do for you? Good day.
Good day to you. Safe passage to you.
What can I do for you? Keep the wind in your sails.
Oops.
Finest wares in Coltira's
You there, would
right
you
here.
happen to be passing Heatherford? I have a delivery to make there, but my normal delivery person fell ill after a trip to Anglepoint. Would you mind taking this bundle of furs to Dandy Jones in Heatherford for me? I'll go myself, but I must hold down my stall.
Stop by any time. Travel safely now.
Cool.
Making a special purchase? Very good.
Okay, so the Flight Master should be out here. Oh. On or up? Maybe. There it is.
What can I do for you?
We need to go to Bridgeport.
Ahoy!
Flynn side-eyes you while trying his best to look casual. We get what we need? Good, I'll hang on to them for now. I think I found our next lead. Flynn lifts his collar to hide his face and speaks to you under his breath. You see that ship? I know that ship. Let's just say her captain and I have a little history. It's a smuggling vessel. Our illegal weapons are on there for sure. I'd bet my coat on it. And I love this coat. We need to find out where it's going. How are you in tight spaces?
You got any more business in town? Now's the time to do it. Let me know when you're ready to board that ship and go wherever the wind takes us.
Awesome. I think we can go ahead and talk to him. this over
Blood
with.
or gold, everything has a cost. I'll follow your lead. Remember, the key to going anywhere you don't belong is just to walk in like you own the place.
Timetables change, boys. Get your grogs to go.
Quick, hide. Oh, I call the empty barrel.
My barrel has
You
pee
can
in
have
it.
the other one. Nope, never mind. It's ale. We're good.
Clients want the stuff right now. We're shoving off. Steady as she goes, helmsman.
Wait. Do you hear that?
Helmsman, steer us away. No, you idiot! The other way!
There must not be transferred the map.
Okay, I'm back. And of course I missed what was going on. Armies of Legion. We don't need that one. Yes, we can track that.
Good day to ya.
You alright, mate? I'm afraid your ship's gone. Something tells me you weren't really a part of that crew anyway, were you? Har har. I see the sirens have made another catch. You're lucky they haven't stripped your bones yet. If you need to trade supplies or just warm yourself, there's a camp up the hill behind me. Everyone there washed up in the tides just like you. Figure we've got folks from at least 4 or 5 shipwrecks now, all banded together just trying to survive. Checking my phone real quick. Let's get going. I see this iron. Yeah, we already did that. Looking for a friend from the wreck, yeah? If he survived, he may have wandered up the path to our camp. Now, if he ain't up there toasting his buns by the fire, well, a lot of poor souls fall victim to the song of the sirens. You should check the camp before you go.
Look always to the sea.
Oops, we gotta get up there somehow. How the hell are we supposed to get up here? Oh, there's a path. Maybe if I would have followed it.
What can I do for you? Smooth sailing. Fancy a cuppa? Look always to the sea.
Haven't seen anyone like that. I'm afraid your friend may have been lost to the siren's call. No,
Lord
not
Admiral's
playing.
favor, friend.
It's tough out here. Pirates, deadly monsters, hungry Sams, seemingly endless battle with indigestion. Nothing sets the nerves at ease like an old keepsake, something to remind you of home, something to keep you going. Ask around the camp, find out what folks might have lost out there in the tideways. If you can bring any of it back, it might be a mighty kind gesture. Oh, I had to lock it. Never mind, it's too small. You never found it. It's nothing. Don't worry about it. The sirens in this tideway have drawn countless ships to their doom. Wiping them out would be a boon to all seafaring folk, but you can't very well kill all of them. Only a fool would try that. The real dangerous ones are the elders, the sisters, as they're known. Bigger, smarter, and stronger than the younger ones. Their voices carry far out in all the big catches. I managed to track down 2 of them to a den at the northern end of the tideway, but I can't take them alone.
Keep the wind in your sails.
Fancy a cuppa? Smooth sailing.
He lost his lunchbox. Let's
Lord
get his
Admiral's
quest.
favor, friend.
I'm starving. Not actually starving like when I first got here, but you know, emotionally starving. Haven't had any luck with the oysters lately, and seaweed soup really upsets my guts. If I eat any more of that stuff, I think the other castaways might actually feed me to the sharks. How about them tide lurkers? They look pretty juicy. Bet you could steam those up real nice. Could you get me some? I'm not much of a hunter, but I'll share it with you.
Safe passage to you.